India is growing at such a rapid pace nowadays.
Well, yes, that's true, but what made you realize it right now?
I saw a JCB at work today. These machines are so strong. They turn huge mountains into sand.
Well, yes, JCB machines are really very strong. In fact, many of their parts are made of cast steel. Since the country is growing, it's obvious that demand for these machines have also increased. The demand for companies that supply cast steel has also gone up.
Really? So why haven't you ever told me about such company?
Why to worry? I will tell you today. One such company is Steelcast Limited. It's a major player in the cast steel production. So let us look at the business of the company. The Tamboli family of Bhavnagar, Gujarat incorporated the business in the year 1960. They are engaged in the business of casting various types of components, specifically in the field of foundry work. Their operations have a total capacity of 30,000 metric tons per annum, which is called as the MTPA in the state of Gujarat. They are recognized as a leading company in the manufacturing of steel and alloy steel castings, among other prominent companies. Steelcast holds a prominent position in the steel casting industry. It is the largest company in the country that manufactures high-strength carbon steel. Using the sand and shell casting processes, it produces steel castings and is among the select domestic and global companies engaged in this field. The company has a global market share of approximately 4 to 5%. It specializes in tailor-made castings, which require a significant amount of labor. With a product offering of 240 parts, Steelcast is one of the leading companies in the specialized casting sector in the country. In FY22, the company started manufacturing and selling 60 new parts, marking the completion of a 5-year period. Steelcast has already developed more than 300 parts and has plans to develop over 100 additional parts in the next 2 to 3 years. In the last 2 to 3 years, the company has entered 15 global markets. This has increased reach till customers. The exports accounted for 56% share in its total income.
You told me everything, but what is cast steel?
Oh yeah, let me tell you about it. To understand cast steel, you first need to understand the difference between pure metal, cast steel and cast iron. There is not much difference between cast steel and cast iron. In fact, pure metal iron is so soft that it's very difficult to make any item from it. Hence, to make it useful, impurities like carbon and other elements are added, known as alloy. This is the difference between cast steel and cast iron. In cast iron, there is 2% additional carbon, while cast steel has just 0.1 to 0.75% carbon. Besides this, cast steel also contains alloy elements like cobalt, nickel, etc. This is more flexible in design. Also, it is more strong and hence more durable. Products of Steelcast Limited have a total market size of 4 lakh tons, and including North American Railroad, it becomes close to 5 lakh tons. In the next 2 to 3 years, 70% market growth is expected from the Asia-Pacific APAC region, where China and India are major markets. That's because China, India, Japan and South Korea have leading automotive manufacturers. Now let us look at the strengths of this company. Due to approval times and delivery quality deadlines, it's not easy for other companies to enter. It has made long-term contracts with major American companies, especially the Northern Railroad industry, to supply steel casting. The development work for the upcoming supply of steel castings is progressing quickly. The supply is scheduled to commence from the second quarter of the financial year 2024. It is estimated that these products will generate an additional income of approximately 75 to 80 crore rupees within 2 to 3 years. By FY25, the complete production will be initiated, and thereafter an annual income of 75 to 80 crore rupees from these products is possible. Approximately 70% of the company's sales are due to fully machined form. ensuring attractive EBITDA margins of around 24 to 25%. Moreover, OEMs account for 98% share, which means orders are received directly from such OEM customers who consider the company a strategic partner. This helps in securing new orders. The company is looking to collaborate with Indian defense companies for expanding the business. The company is expected to spend 18 crore rupees for capacity expansion in FY23. Major customers of the company include Bharat Earth Movers, Caterpillar, JCB, FL Smith, and several foreign companies.
See, basically, Steelcast is one of the few companies in India which specializes in steel casting. Steel castings is a much more difficult product than iron castings, and steel castings are largely used in infrastructure sectors like cement, steel, power, railways, locomotives, and where the precision of the casting and where the material used is a little more difficult, and that is why we find very few companies in India having an exposure in this segment. Most importantly, with the government announcing a large infrastructure budget of almost 10 lakh crores in this year's budget, plus railways another 2.5 lakh crores.
Ajay, also tell me about company's financials. What are expected sales and profit figures?
Sure, I will tell you about it. In FY23, the estimated sales of this company are 481 crore rupees, followed by 602 crore rupees in FY24 and 752 crore rupees in FY25. Similarly, the company's profit is expected to be 68 crore rupees in FY23, 88 crore rupees in FY24 and 115 crore rupees in FY25. This implies that the company can achieve an EPS, which is earnings per share, of 33.6 rupees in FY23, 43.5 rupees in FY24 and 56.8 rupees in FY25.
Okay, I got that company's business is strong. But what about risk for the company?
Okay, sure, let's talk about it. Huge dependence on the earth moving and mining sector is a concern for the company. So, in order to diversify and reduce risk, the company is entering in new segments like railways, electro-locomotive, defense and ground engaging tools (GET). In the next 2 to 3 years, the management is looking to reduce the share of the mining and earth-moving segment in the revenue. Besides Sanmar, this company is also facing competition from Simplex Castings, Gujarat Intrux, PTC Industries, Magna Electro Castings and Bilai Engineering.
Okay, I have understood all this. Now tell me about its share valuations. What targets are given by experts?
Sure, why not? The company is trading at an EV by EBITDA multiple of 7 times based on FY24 and 6 times based on FY25. This multiple is relatively low considering that this is a well-established player with good profitability and has a strong hold in its business segment. As per the current financial track record and future potential, it should have 9 to 10 times EV by EBITDA multiple. Considering the stability in the company's financial track record, a strong business domain, dominant market share and good promoters, there is a possibility of share re-rating. Therefore, the stock has the potential to reach a target of 708 rupees within 18 months. Strong company, right?
Yeah, this company looks quite strong.